Every Sunday, millions gather, eyes glued to screens, hearts pounding with anticipation. This is American football, a sport that transcends entertainment to become a national obsession. But how did this gridiron Goliath begin its incredible journey? From its humble, chaotic beginnings as a violent, disorganized experiment, this game has evolved. It transformed into the strategic masterpiece that now commands unparalleled devotion. We're about to uncover that remarkable transformation. Today, the NFL is the world's most powerful sports league, a colossus of athleticism and strategy. And at its pinnacle stands the Super Bowl, a global cultural phenomenon. It's an event that marries athletic prowess with unadulterated spectacle. Prepare to journey through time exploring the raw passion, fierce rivalries, and brilliant innovations. Discover the true story of how American football conquered a nation and then the world. This is more than a game. It's an epic saga of triumph and transformation. Picture the mid-1800s, a time when collegiate campuses buzzed with youthful energy. Students engaged in boisterous contests, a wild mix of soccer and rugby-style games. There were few rules, only pure, unadulterated competition. These were the seeds of what would become American football, planted in the fertile ground of intercollegiate rivalry. The games were physical, often brutal, and deeply ingrained in the campus culture of the era. They laid the groundwork for a new athletic tradition. A pivotal moment arrived on November 6, 1869. Rutgers and Princeton faced off in what is widely considered the very first college football game. It was a contest of 25 players per side, played under modified London Football Association rules. The final score, Rutgers 6, Princeton 4. This early game bore little resemblance to the polished spectacle we see today. It lacked structure with no forward passes or protective gear like helmets. Players collided in mass formations, relying on sheer strength and numbers. Enter Walter Camp, a name synonymous with the sport's foundational evolution. Often hailed as the father of American football, Camp was a Yale player and coach. His visionary leadership and strategic mind would redefine the game forever. Camp recognized the sport's potential but also its inherent flaws. He began introducing key innovations that steered it away from rugby's chaotic scrums. These changes were revolutionary, fundamentally altering how the game was played. He established the line of scrimmage, a defining feature that separates opposing teams before each play. This simple yet profound change brought order to the chaos. It allowed for organized, strategic play. Camp also introduced the down system, limiting the number of attempts a team had to advance the ball. This created a new layer of strategy and urgency. It demanded offensive efficiency and defensive resilience. Finally, he formalized alternating ball control, giving each team clear possession. These changes collectively transformed the game. It moved from a messy, disorganized brawl into a strategic, structured, and infinitely more compelling sport. As football began to take shape, its inherent violence became undeniable. The early game was brutally physical, with mass formations and limited rules protecting players. Injuries were not just common, they were an expected part of the contest. There was very little player protection, certainly nothing resembling modern helmets or pads. Players often wore little more than their street clothes. This lack of safety gear made every collision a perilous risk. The consequences were severe. Serious injuries and even deaths were alarmingly frequent. Public outcry grew louder and more insistent. Calls for banning the sport entirely mounted from concerned parents, educators, and even politicians. The sport faced an existential crisis, its very future hanging in the balance. The violence threatened to extinguish its nascent popularity. Something had to be done to reform the game and ensure its survival. In 1905, the gravity of the situation reached the highest office. President Theodore Roosevelt, a staunch advocate for physical vigor, intervened. He demanded safety reforms, convening college athletic leaders to address the crisis. His ultimatum was clear: clean up the game or it would be abolished. This presidential decree spurred immediate action and innovation. It led to the formation of the Intercollegiate Athletic Association of the United States. This organization would later evolve into the NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletic Association. A monumental rule change arrived in 1906, the legalization of the forward pass. This single alteration revolutionized the game more than any other. It opened up the field, transforming offensive strategy overnight. No longer were teams solely reliant on brute force and ground-based attacks. The forward pass shifted the focus from pure strength to speed, agility, and intricate strategy. It introduced an element of aerial grace to the gridiron. This innovation not only made the game safer by spreading players out, but also infinitely more exciting. It paved the way for dynamic playmaking and dazzling athleticism. Football had found its wings, soaring toward a new era of strategic brilliance and controlled violence. Even with its growing popularity in colleges, professional football struggled for legitimacy and widespread appeal. It was seen as a rough-and-tumble spectacle, often played by factory workers and town teams. It lacked the organized structure and prestige of the college game. Teams formed and folded with alarming regularity, often playing in pastures or dusty fields. Players moved from team to team, their pay often meager and unreliable. Professional football was a chaotic fringe attraction. Then, a pivotal moment in sports history occurred in 1920. A meeting of representatives from several independent professional football teams took place. They gathered in an automobile dealership in Canton, Ohio. There, they formed the American Professional Football Association, or APFA. This alliance was a crucial step toward formalizing the professional game. It sought to impose order and create a legitimate league. Just 2 years later, in 1922, the APFA rebranded itself. It officially became the National Football League, or NFL, a name that would soon become synonymous with American sporting excellence. This marked the true birth of professional football as we know it. The early NFL, however, was far from the polished machine of today. It faced immense instability. Teams constantly folded, and players often earned very little. The league was a collection of gritty, determined athletes and ambitious owners, battling for survival. Despite these struggles, the league persevered, slowly but surely gaining traction. Its growth was driven by better organization, which brought consistency and structure. Legendary star players emerged, captivating audiences with their skill and charisma. As these stars shone brighter, fan interest began to rise. Rivalries formed, creating passionate local followings. The game's unique blend of physicality and strategy started to capture the national imagination. By the 1950s and 60s, a profound shift had taken place. Football was no longer a regional curiosity. It had become a national obsession. Its rugged appeal resonated deeply with the American spirit. Television played a crucial role in this ascent. It brought the intensity and drama of the gridiron directly into living rooms across the country. Football was quickly becoming America's game, a powerful force in its cultural landscape. The 1960s were a golden era for professional football, but also a time of fierce competition. The established NFL found itself facing an upstart rival, the American Football League, or AFL. This new league brought a vibrant, aggressive style of play. The rivalry between the two leagues was intense and often bitter. They battled fiercely for top college prospects, driving up player salaries. Both leagues vied for fans and television contracts, pushing the sport to new heights. This competition, while good for the game, was financially unsustainable in the long run. The constant bidding wars and divided fan bases created tension. A resolution was needed to ensure the sport's continued growth. In 1966, a landmark agreement was reached, forever changing the landscape of professional football. The NFL and AFL announced a merger, a strategic alliance designed to unify the sport. This marked the end of an era of fierce rivalry and the beginning of a shared future. Part of this historic merger agreement was the creation of a championship game. This contest would pit the champions of the NFL against the champions of the AFL. The goal was to decide the true, undisputed best team in professional football. This game was initially called the AFL-NFL World Championship Game. It was a grand experiment, a high-stakes showdown to crown a unified champion. Little did anyone know it would become the biggest event in American sports. On January 15, 1967, history was made. The first Super Bowl was played at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. The Green Bay Packers, led by the legendary Bart Starr, defeated the Kansas City Chiefs. This inaugural contest, though not yet the cultural spectacle it would become, was a monumental step. It laid the foundation for an annual tradition. The game symbolized the unification of professional football. Over the decades, the Super Bowl transcended its initial purpose. It grew into the most watched annual U.S. sporting event. It became a powerful blend of athletic excellence, entertainment, and national celebration. From its humble beginnings as a championship game, the Super Bowl evolved into something far greater. Over decades, it transcended its status as a mere football contest. It became a major cultural institution, a true American holiday. The event is now defined not just by the game itself, but by its legendary halftime shows. These spectacles feature the biggest names in music, captivating global audiences. They are performances as anticipated as the game itself. Beyond the music, the Super Bowl is famous for its multi-million-dollar commercials. These ads often debut groundbreaking campaigns, becoming cultural touchstones in their own right. They are a showcase of creativity and immense marketing budgets. The Super Bowl now attracts global audiences, uniting people from diverse backgrounds. Its reach extends far beyond American borders. It's a worldwide spectacle, a testament to the universal appeal of competition and entertainment. For players and franchises, winning the Super Bowl is the ultimate achievement. It represents the pinnacle of a career, the culmination of years of dedication and sacrifice. It's a dream realized on the grandest stage. The coveted Vince Lombardi Trophy, named after the iconic Packers coach, embodies this dream. Hoisting it signifies immortality in sports history. It symbolizes absolute supremacy in the toughest professional league. The Super Bowl is more than just a game. It is a cultural phenomenon. It celebrates athleticism, music, marketing, and the enduring human spirit of competition. It stands as a beacon of American ingenuity and entertainment on the global stage. Today, the NFL is an undisputed titan, a multi-billion-dollar industry with an astonishing global reach. Its influence extends across continents, captivating millions of devoted fans. The league operates with a scale and professionalism almost unimaginable to its founders. The modern game is a marvel of athleticism and strategic complexity. It is faster, with players pushing the limits of human performance. It is also significantly safer thanks to continuous innovations in equipment and rule adjustments focused on player welfare. Technology and analytics have profoundly transformed football. Every play is dissected, every player performance optimized. Data-driven insights enhance training, strategy, and game management, pushing the sport forward. Global broadcasting has amplified football's reach exponentially. Games are beamed live into homes worldwide. This has cultivated a burgeoning international fan base, creating new markets and cultural connections. The journey of American football is a testament to constant innovation. It showcases an unwavering drive for survival through periods of crisis. It is a story of spectacle, delivering thrilling entertainment on an epic scale. From a chaotic experiment to a meticulously choreographed modern marvel, football reflects human ambition. It is a dynamic, evolving sport that continues to push boundaries. It stands as a powerful symbol of competitive spirit and collective achievement. We've traced the incredible arc of American football from its tumultuous birth to its current global dominance. What began as a rough-and-tumble game, a chaotic experiment on college campuses, has become an unrivaled spectacle. It's a testament to vision, resilience, and evolution. The transformation from simple rugby chaos to the intricate choreography of today's gridiron is profound. It reflects countless innovations, strategic brilliance, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. This journey has shaped not just a sport, but a significant piece of national identity. From rudimentary student experiments battling with rudimentary rules to the meticulously organized and culturally pervasive NFL, the story is compelling. It is the narrative of how a game grew into a global cultural empire. This phenomenon transcends athletics, touching entertainment, commerce, and national pride. American football embodies the spirit of competition, strategy, and teamwork. Its history is a vibrant tapestry woven with legendary players, pivotal moments, and an undying passion. The Super Bowl stands as its ultimate monument. It is a powerful reminder of how far this sport has come. Thanks for watching.